lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah.
I'll never get it back, said I took a different path. Well, I'll give him that, I found a switch, I'm flipping that so hard that my wrist will crack. I had to go and clear my head, now I know where my vision's at. The opposite of living fast, we got time. Late night talks, I can unwind. It's been a long day, but a young night. Good vibes around, I think we're alright. Life's a game I wanna play. I've been staying up too late. Might be strange, I swear I dream the most when I'm away. Found out paradise was paid, and be going up the praise. But I'm still chasing, that's not changing. If you think it is, just wait.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah.
Product placement. We can see that. Dude, look
Yeah,
at that
good.
product placement. All right. What is up, shipheads? Live from the greatest city in the world, Cleveland, Ohio. This is the Yacht Club, and we are sponsored by nobody, but we do have Cleveland Clothing Company merch. We do have Swenson's Food. They hooked us up with the gift cards. So I got Cleveland Clothing Company on right here. You see that? It's like the Midwest thing. Zach is not wearing it, but that's okay.
I'm
Zach's
sponsored by Nike. I'm a Nike athlete.
So he's a Nike athlete. He's a cover girl as well.
Yep.
And we also have Swenson's because today is our cheat day because every day is the cheat day. And I'm going to come over here because we got to crop things a little differently. All right. So, Sir Yacht, Zach Dubs.
What's up,
It's
dude?
like the first time we've been in the same room for a little bit.
No, like 2 weeks.
All right, well, that's a long time, man. I miss you. I think
miss
about
you
you
too,
all
man.
night.
I know.
We should kiss. All right. So, first guest coming into the pod. He's a head reporter, recruiting analyst for IlliniPulse.com. He also happens to be coming off a high of beating Nebraska on Illinois' football account, trolling Nebraska. He also has to come to the expectation of facing Ohio State this weekend. Ryan Evan, thank you for joining the Yacht Club. How are you today?
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm good. I think anytime you win a game in the Big Ten, Illinois should be happy about. But it's never, I would say, fun to look ahead and see Ohio State.
Oh, no. You're screwed.
But I will say, maybe from my perspective, but I know the players are excited and ready for the challenge. I mean, you got Joel Klatt and Gus Johnson and, the Fox FS1 coming to Champaign now because of Ohio State. So I know the Illinois players are looking to show that the 28.5 point spread may be a little too high.
Do you think it's too high, though? Do you think the spread is too high?
I mean, I will say this. I think Indiana is a very good team. I knew Tom Allen and Indiana would actually put up a very good fight. You can just tell that they're bought into that program. So I knew they'd give Ohio State all they could handle. But Illinois isn't there yet. But I think that there's enough chip on the shoulder and talent on this Illinois team who don't let the 2-3 record fool you. I mean, they have talent. They have USC transfers. Brandon Peters did play at Michigan, regardless what you guys might think. He probably is better than whoever they have right now behind center for Jim Harbaugh. So, Brandon Peters has shown he's a good quarterback. He has a 7-5 record as a starter at Illinois. I think he's got 5 or 6 Big Ten wins. So they've won. They went to a bowl game last year. So I think maybe people see the 2-3 record this year and think maybe Illinois might not be very good, but they also were without him for 2 of those 3 weeks that they lost. They didn't have him against Purdue. So I'm thinking Illinois probably is a 3-2 team right now. So there's talent on Illinois, but no, they're not Indiana.
No, I understand that. Okay, so let's talk about that one tweet that Illinois sent out but then deleted. They sent out, "Good game, Nebraska. Thanks for bringing back Big Ten football." It seems to be that Nebraska is always the butt of every joke that has to deal with Big Ten, has to deal with college football. They are the little brother of Ohio State and apparently all these other people. Apparently Illinois now. Yeah. So, and then they deleted that tweet. and we talked about it in the DMs. I think we both agreed that it was a pretty dumb move for them to. It was a very baller tweet. It was a very good tweet. It should still be there. Screenshots last forever, but I am a little disappointed in Illinois' football account for deleting that tweet and succumbing to the pressure from Nebraska fans and everybody else that said it was without class.
Oh,
so
God.
what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I would say, petty, but also I think I want you guys to know, too, majority of Illini fans are upset that the Illinois athletics account, so not just the football account, the athletics account, tweeted that out and succumbed to, Nebraska media mainly. I actually quote tweeted, his name is Sam McCune, I believe, where he got on there and said, I can't wait to see what Lovie Smith and Josh Whitman think of this tweet, and then 2 hours later it was gone. But I can tell you what, it was a national thing that it got deleted. And I think everybody's really disappointed that they couldn't at least have some fun with it, because you got to remember, Illinois is not usually a winning program. So to enjoy something that Illinois hadn't done since 1924, which is go into Lincoln and beat Nebraska, you can't even have fun with that. I think that's really wrong with the cancel culture going on right now. That maybe is another subject, but that's really what this is. It's a cancel culture subject of you're belittling someone while they're down. You don't want to kick them while they're down, so we're going to delete this tweet.
It's just Twitter, though. It's this thing. Like, it's just a petty. It's like a fun thing. Like, people always associate like the social media account. They always tell them like, oh, we have to start this person this week. It's like they don't have control with that. They're not in the room talking with the coaches. I mean, I understand they represent the program, but it's just having fun. That's all. And they, I mean,
it was probably some intern or, you know what I mean?
Right. And I think it was nice. I think it was a nice gesture by them. They said, thank you for bringing the Big Ten football season back. I thought it was, I mean, you could read it a million different ways. I thought it was a very nice gesture from the intern at the Illinois Athletics account.
Exactly. It's all about interpretation.
Exactly.
And sadly, the negative portrayal.
However, I am mad at him for deleting that. So whoever deleted it, I'm very mad at them for that, because that was savage. And I do love Nebraska. I do love my Nebraska people. And I thank them for bringing the Big Ten football season back.
It's just the way that society is now, Everyone in any sort of tweet, any sort of post, any sort of thing. I mean, for example, very off topic, but look what happened with Charlie.
Charlie D'Amelio?
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
What she said wasn't even a big deal.
Okay.
And people focused on, they read it a million different ways, and they read it negatively. And in 2020, that's what everyone does.
Sorry,
they
Ryan.
Read everything negatively, and they read everything of how is it going to offend someone else?
Right. Didn't think you get some TikTok.
Yeah, sorry, dude. But I'm just saying.
I know. Listen, I know you guys are TikTokers. I follow along. I didn't actually know what Charlie D'Amelio did. I knew she was apologizing for something that she took. She said someone took the wrong way. And I'll let you. Hey, Zach, go ahead and elaborate a little bit. So what did she do? What did she say?
I will. Basically,
go
I'll keep it very short because it's not that big of a deal.
I think it's a huge deal.
Basically, she made a comment about how cool it would be to hit 100 million followers on TikTok exactly a year after she hit 1 million. And everyone said that she treats her followers like numbers and that they're not real human beings and blah, 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 blah. And they literally canceled her. She went on Instagram Live crying. I actually felt really bad for her, and I don't even really follow her or know anything about her. But it was awful. And that's the kind of way that I feel this tweet from that football team was interpreted, They took it in a way that it probably wasn't. No one can have fun with anything because everything is just serious and sensitive in 2020. It's just the way that it goes.
Now,
and it sucks.
There are some exceptions, but another thing, when people go back 10, 12 years to look at what you tweeted when you were, for me would be when I was 20.
Like Shane Dawson.
So, yeah,
but he was
you guys,
up.
when you were 10, let's just say you just got on Twitter, you guys, you're Yacht, Joey Yacht. I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure 10 years ago you were a young man. So you could have said something 10 years ago, and people would hold it against you now because how dare you tweet that?
Oh, God,
how dare you tweet that?
I tweet stupid shit
And I
now
would
though,
really
so
love
I
to-
hopefully they don't, because I'm like, you can just hold the current stuff against me now, because I just tweet dumb stuff.
I mean, you know what I think is crazy, right? Like people who are like YouTubers, who are content creators, like things that they said in their videos 10 years ago, like Jenna Marbles, you know, that like controversial, like things that like people said that 10 years ago were funny, right? But why aren't these like actors being canceled who were in these movies where they said like the R word and they said like,
Right.
like they made
Right.
jokes about, you know, things that in 2020 wouldn't be funny, but yet they're not canceled because it's okay because it's in a movie. But if you're a content creator uploading it on YouTube, it's like you're treated differently. It's just a
That's
weird.
what people gotta understand. It's
It's a weird scenario.
Different times, and
'Cause,
obviously things. I mean, there are things now you shouldn't say, but there were things that were quote unquote acceptable to say.
I mean,
that
think
are no
about
longer
every
acceptable.
Seth Rogen movie, every Will Ferrell movie, especially 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, were they offensive? And that's why people loved it. But today, it's like what? Now it's not funny.
So I wouldn't. I would say that Illinois' tweet was not offensive. If we're talking about all
No,
that
no,
stuff,
no.
it was funny. It was petty.
No,
And I think that's
that-
what's great with social media is like people love like the petty, like rivalry that is in between like conferences and rivals, opponents, like. And I think they did a good job capturing that. Like obviously, like sure, people can be mad at it. It's America. You can do whatever you want. But I think at the same time, like I don't think the backlash they got was enough to warrant them deleting that. So it was-
I mean,
and I'm going to leave it. This the last thing I'm going to say about Nebraska is that I really think that the media there and their fan base, and you probably have several, probably 100 that follow you from Nebraska. I think they need to be more upset about where they're going with Scott Frost as their coach instead
Nebraska
of
hates Joey.
what other teams say on their social media
Everyone does.
when they put 41 on them and 500 yards. And the thing is,
Damn.
it really should be said, and I want to say this, Scott Frost had those guys wearing black shirts, the black shirt defense, right? Because that means, hey, they had a great week last week. They earned these uniforms because that shows Nebraska and their past tradition of really good defense. Illinois torched them and lit them up. That should be what they're upset about, not an Illinois football tweet on social media.
I agree with that. I
I love just like competitive spirit and like
I do too.
I love when like things are chippy, and because of that tweet, imagine what the game's gonna be like next year. Oh, heated. This
We'll see if
definitely.
Nebraska's in the Big
Illinois
Ten next
owes
year.
them the. Yeah, well, hopefully. By the way, you haven't commented. How awesome is that food you're eating though right now? It looks delicious.
Dude, I'm so hungry. I'm so sorry. It is so good. It is.
I feel
Swenson's-
rude eating it on.
No. Swenson's is from Akron. It's really good. It's like I'd put it on par with Culver's. I really would. If you've had a Culver's before,
I was going to say
Culver's
because we don't
solid.
have any of those here. We don't have these in Illinois, so yeah.
Really? Huh?
No, we don't have
Anyways,
Spence. What did you say that's called?
Culver's. You don't have any Culver's there?
No, we do have Culver's. I'm just saying we don't have what you're eating there
Oh
in
no.
Illinois. So that's
Swenson's
fine.
is more like here, and like kind of local, but it should spread out. It's awesome. Let's talk about some stuff that why we brought you on. We got obviously Ohio State going into Champaign, big noon kickoff. It's gonna be at noon on Saturday against the Fighting Illini. The spread, if we're gonna talk about the spread, is Ohio State minus 27.5. And anytime you are on the opposite side of that kind of spread, I feel like you have to feel a little disrespected. Maybe have a little chip on your shoulder. Not necessarily that you're going to go play to beat the spread, to cover the spread, but maybe that'll give you some momentum to just win the football game. Everybody starts at 0-0, go on and get a touchdown early, get the momentum. Ohio State's defense looks a little shaky. Justin Fields coming off potentially his worst game as a Buckeye. What do you see happening this game for the Illini? Do they have a chance to win at home against Ohio State?
Well, the silly cliche, you always have a chance. You do. And I'm not going to – I think a lot of people love to bring this back. Oh, every time Illinois plays Ohio State, we get this whole, in 2007. Yes, we remember. I remember. That was a special team. That Illinois team went to the Rose Bowl and had, 12 pros on it. So Ron Zook assembled a very good team that year. That's not this year. This Illini team does have 3 or 4 pros on it. There is a chance. I'm definitely picking. I don't bet, but if I did bet, I would bet Illinois to cover.
Okay.
I do expect Justin Fields to have a redemption sort of of game. Illinois is struggled in the secondary. I'm just going to put that. Minnesota put 41 points on Illinois. Wisconsin put 45 up. Purdue could have easily had 40. But Illinois the last 2 weeks against Rutgers and Nebraska has played better defensively. But again, it was Rutgers and Nebraska. Ohio State is, the best team in the Big Ten. They have an elite offense. And while I do think that Illinois will be able to move the ball, Illinois actually has the second best rushing attack in the Big Ten. But sadly for that, Ohio State has like the best rushing defense in the Big Ten. So there's going to be a clash there.
Mm-hmm.
Is Illinois going to be able to run the ball in Ohio State? Ohio State has been susceptible to the pass, but because we already know Ohio State's going to make Illinois throw the ball. So that's going to be the key in this matchup. And I do think Illinois will cover that 27.5, but to call an upset, I'm not there, and I'm not going to put my reputation out there like that. So
I think I'm calling the upset. I think Illinois wins. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. I do think that Illinois is going to cover until I see Ohio State's defense come together and play a complete game. I have to say that Illinois is going to cover the spread. Let's go to the chat. We see anybody diehard OU Sooner fan, Baker. Okay, that has nothing to do with this. I'm sorry, but thank you for being a Browns fan on this chat.
Kyler Murray's better.
Illini Mo says, I don't know what they're saying. LOL, no you don't. I'm an Illini fan. I don't know who he's talking to. So
He's probably talking to someone else.
that's kind of my bad. Okay, so Ryan, last thing before we get you out of here.
Keep eating.
Yeah. Oh, they are telling us to keep eating.
Herbert.
So what? Are you hearing anything about Lovie Smith? Is his job in jeopardy? Do you like him there in Champaign? What are your thoughts on?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you asked that. It's almost like we talked about this before.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I will say this. The word around is, and I am in the know, regardless of what anybody wants to say. If Illinois can get to 4 wins this year, so they're going to play 9. If they can get to 4 or 5 wins, I think, yes, 5 wins is obviously better than 4. But you can't come off a bowl season and then the next season have a 3-6 record. Okay, that shows regression, not progression. So
Sure.
This is year 5 of Lovie Smith. The first 3 were losing seasons. You can't have 4 out of 5 losing seasons. He has a $2 million buyout right now. So that is more than doable. Let's just be honest. Illinois has donors that are now contributing over $4 million in the last month to their men's basketball practice facility. There's money to buy out Lovie Smith. To me, it's, can Illinois win 2 of the final 4 games? They've got Northwestern after Ohio State, and then Iowa, and then Northwestern, and then a final game against Penn State or Michigan, probably something like that.
But if it comes down to that, do you really want that guy coaching your program? Like, you have to win those. Like, you have to win 4 or 5 games for him to justify keeping him. Do they really? Should they keep him? Like, based on that?
The consensus among Illini fans, and that's where I love to keep. That's my thing. I love I get so many opinions, and I poll and I do periscopes just to get feedback. So Illini fans, the consensus is they would like a change because Lovie Smith is stubborn. He plays cover 2 no matter what. And in his press conferences, he tells you, I'm not changing. Even though Illinois has had a bottom 2 defense, I believe every season he's been at Illinois. And that's sad because that's his calling card,
right.
And so it's just every year Illinois fans know, hey, we better put up a lot of points or we're going to be in trouble. And he doesn't want to make adjustments. He named himself defensive coordinator, which was a huge thing that caused a lot of adversity among fans and some other coaches too. They had previously left the program that Lovie anointed himself the defensive coordinator when there were struggles. Hardy Nickerson left. I know his son, I think, is still on the Bengals, but yeah, Hardy Nickerson Sr. Was the defensive coordinator. He left. Then Lovie just named himself defensive coordinator and has not been good since. So it's really stepped on a bunch of people's toes. Me personally, I'd be in favor of a guy like Sean Lewis from Kent State.
Okay.
He's got that program looking really good. He's actually an Illinois kid, born and raised in Illinois. Played Big Ten football at Wisconsin. Yeah, played Big Ten football at Wisconsin, and he actually came back and coached high school ball in Illinois before he took over is an assistant at Akron. So I think Sean Lewis is a guy that I would like.
That'd be a good fit. Yeah, the more you know. We got to have you on more because you're just teaching me all this good stuff. Well, good stuff, Ryan, as always. Everybody, this is head reporter, recruiting analyst for IlliniPulse.com, Ryan Evan. You can follow him on Twitter at IlliniPulseRy. That's IlliniPulseRy. And I'm sure we'll be talking in the DMs and tweets, maybe a little smack talk between Illinois and Ohio State. But best of luck to covering the spread. But no, just kidding. But Ryan, thanks so much for coming on. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks,
everybody,
man.
Head reporter, recruiting analyst for IlliniPulse.com, Ryan Evan.
My pleasure, and I'd love to be on again sometime. Swami out.
See you, man.
Swami.
All right, that was good. I always, we should, I don't know, it wouldn't be a bad thing to do, to bring on. Wouldn't be a bad thing to bring on. I was so confused because you ended the meeting and I was like, "Are you editing the podcast?" I was so confused. I was like, "Oh my god!" It wouldn't be a bad thing to bring on like a guest for like either someone who reports for like the Browns opponent or Ohio State's opponent or even for Ohio State and get like a different perspective.
Of course.
So I'm not a numbers guy. I'm a memes guy.
I agree. Lamar Jackson, LMAO, they getting exposed. I agree. Hey, I had this, just real quick, this hunch to start this entire season that the Ravens would perform
Frauds.
well. They're not performing that well, but I thought that they would perform better than they were, but then they were going to choke in the playoffs.
Sure.
That was like they seem like a team that is like good in the regular season, but they choke in the playoffs. That's just like the vibe that I got from last year.
Sure.
And I just felt the exact same thing would happen this year. And, I mean, it's looking like, wow, they don't look good at all. And, yeah, I mean, the Browns have a better record than the Ravens since when? Like, longest time since when? I mean, obviously, I'm sure maybe at the beginning of a season.
I think ever.
The Browns won the first game, and, like, maybe, like, the Ravens didn't, and
I'm
they
gonna say ever.
were, like, winning, but.
I'm gonna say ever. Listen to this.
I mean, bro.
Dude, okay, so the Browns are 7-3 going into the Jaguars, who are 1-9.
Yeah, but
The Ravens are going in 6-4 to Pittsburgh. They're playing at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
Thursday. They're playing on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
And they're gonna be 6-5. Their schedule after that is they're favored. They should be favored in every game. Maybe not the Browns game that they play. But you're talking about the Ravens potentially being 6-5. You're talking about the Browns potentially being 8-3. That's nuts.
I'm gonna tell you though, the Browns will probably be 8-3, but
sure.
God, do they look like the worst 8-3 team
I
I've
agree
ever
with
seen
that.
in my life?
I can agree with that.
Like,
but
they look terrible.
They do.
They look fucking bad. And I'm not even trying to be like a jerk, but like they just look bad.
Their game,
and like they're winning games, and I mean, hey, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the city of Cleveland, but shit.
That their last 3 games,
They
the
look
weather
bad.
has been absolutely miserable. Albeit they have not played well. And Mayfield stunk in certain areas of the game yesterday. He didn't need to be perfect though
He
because
always
Nick Chubb was great.
stinks.
I want to see how Baker and all them play. Yes, against the Jaguars, I get it.
That's a wash.
But better weather. But in
Better
good
weather.
weather.
Better
And
weather.
while they're bedwetting. When in good weather.
So
Because the
it's
last
in
3 games
Jacksonville.
has been like hurricane weather in Cleveland. It's been bad. Like Deshaun Watson, who is a stud, played awful. Derek Carr, who is probably he's making a case for MVP, did not play well. And Carson Wentz, who is ass cheeks, he's straight booty hole, did not play well. So that
Yeah, Carson Wentz really took a
he
dive.
sucks, dude. We can talk about that more though when we come back because we're gonna have viral TikToker and Eagles fan Xavier Moore at BigX987 on TikTok and all social media. So we're gonna take a quick break, Tyler, and I'm gonna need some Swensons. We're gonna get Xavier on the line and we're gonna talk some shit to my our Eagles fan friend because the Browns won and they're 7-3. We'll be back. This is the Yacht Club with Sir Yacht and Zach Dubs.
Switch, I'm flipping that so hard that my wrist will crack. I had to go and clear my head. Now I know where my vision's at. The opposite of living fast, we got time. Late night talks, I can unwind. It's been a long day, but a young night. Good vibes around, I think we're all right. Life's a game I wanna play. I've been staying up too late. Might be strange, I swear I dream the most when I'm awake. Found out paradise was paid. Had to go and pump the brakes. But I'm still chasing, that's not changing. If you think it is, just wait.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, workshop with mom and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah. letters on a time. Pass the bottle, drink all the wine. Lift me up, I'm in the sky. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes, yeah. Taking the night vibes, I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes, yeah.
I'll never get it back, said I took a different path. Well, I'll give him that, I found a switch, I'm flipping that so hard that my wrist will crack. I had to go and clear my head, now I know where my vision's at. The opposite of living fast, we got time. Late night talks, I can unwind. It's been a long day, but a young night. Good vibes around, I think we're alright. Life's a game I wanna play. I've been staying up too late. Might be strange, I swear I dream the most when I'm awake. Found out paradise was paid, had to go and pump the brakes. But I'm still chasing, that's not changing. If you think it is, just wait.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes, yeah. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time, yeah. One shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes, yeah.
All right, welcome back, shipheads. This is the Yacht Club with Sir Yacht and Zach Dubs and our very good friend, Xavier Moore. He is a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan and a viral TikTok creator. I think you're up at like almost 140,000 followers on TikTok. A lot of good NFL comedy
yes,
videos.
that's true. Like, I recently hit 139, so yeah, I'm on my way to that.
Who's counting, though, man? Who's counting? But congratulations on that, man. It's been a great year for you. A lot of people really appreciate and love all your videos. So, and your positivity. Off the air, we were trying to talk some trash to you, and you were just like, yeah, great job, guys. You did well. And we're like, God damn it, Xavier. You make it really hard to talk trash to you because you're such a nice person. But anyways, we're going to go into that trash talk.
Okay.
I noticed. I did say you were an Eagles fan. You happen to have something other than an Eagles shirt on. What is that you're wearing?
Well, if you must know, and I really don't think this is gonna go well, but it's a cowboy shirt.
Oh my
It's a
God!
Dallas cowboy shirt.
Why are you wearing
It's
that?
my Halloween costume.
Oh, okay.
Is your house?
Well, the reason why I'm wearing it is because if you remember, I lost a bet.
Oh
I
yeah,
lost
we
a
bet.
bet against a certain Browns fan
Oh yeah, that was me.
that you may or may not know, and my punishment is to come on this podcast wearing this shirt and say what everyone already knows. Baker Mayfield is better than Carson Wentz.
Banger.
What?
Banger. Banger.
There's no.
Go.
That's right.
Oh.
I said it.
Go.
I said it, and I stand by it.
Dude, you just ruined Zach's day, but you made my day. Let's go.
Xavier.
Yep. I'm sorry, Zach. I had to.
Baker sucks.
So does Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is
okay,
ass.
okay.
He
I'm
sucks.
not taking a win.
He's just better. Doesn't mean he's
Xavier, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is Baker Mayfield the long-term answer and guy in Cleveland? Is he the guy?
Okay. After extensive research and what I've seen so far out of Baker Mayfield, I can honestly 100% say Baker Mayfield is the Browns.
Let's go!
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now.
gone.
Like Baker
He's
Mayfield,
gone.
out of the 20 years that Cleveland, like out of the, I don't know how many quarterbacks Browns have had since returning to the league. I'm not really sure how many, but out of those quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield definitely had made the most progress.
Xavier, he's gone. He I don't know where he went. He's gone.
I scared him off, didn't I?
Bro, he hates Baker Mayfield. Oh my God, dude.
Wow!
Oh, he's come back. Oh my God.
Come back!
Ah,
Come back!
Dude, you ruined his day.
Dude, this pod sucks.
Fuck you, Bob.
All my homies hate the pod.
All my homies hate the Yacht Club. So Xavier.
Well, guess what?
What?
Well, guess what? This will probably ruin his day even more. But if I do remember correctly, I believe the 49ers are his favorite team, and my
Right.
team picked his teams.
Damn.
Wait, what did he say?
They beat you guys. The Eagles beat you guys.
Week
Yeah,
4,
I know.
49ers,
I know.
Eagles.
I know. It was on Thursday Night Football when I was in Florida. I watched it. And
Yeah, that was a mistake. Should enjoy your vacation, bro.
well, it was like at the end of the night, but I mean, yeah.
What the fuck is he? What is K-Pop doing? Is he eating? What are you doing?
He's literally eating water.
K-Pop is over here eating a gallon of water.
Anyways, I just
Wow.
okay. I understand that the Niners are. Here's my take on that. The Niners team can compete for a Super Bowl any day of the week, but Jimmy G and Nick Mullins and their quarterback position is what kills them every single week. We don't have
Yeah.
our quarterback. We don't have our Derek Carr, our Patty Mahomes.
Your Baker Mayfield.
No. Our Deshaun Watson. Like, we don't have our guy that we need. So, I believe that's what holds us back. But I believe the team itself is good enough to go back to the Super Bowl any given year. When they're healthy. Because we've had the most injuries in the league. We've used the most amount of players in game of any other team in the entire NFL since week 1.
I'm telling you next year. I'm telling you next year. Jimmy Garoppolo is he's not going to be the quarterback. They're either going to draft somebody, which I don't even know if they're going to do.
He's going to be the quarterback.
No, he's not.
Yes,
It's either going to be Matt Ryan or it's going to be Sam Darnold. I'll bet the house. I'll bet my house on it. I don't even have a house.
I don't want Sam Darnold.
Well, I'm not saying who you want. I'm saying who they're going to get.
I want
either Matt Ryan or Sam Darnold. They're not going to get him. The Jets are so bad.
Training Bosa.
The Jets are so bad, and they are set on Trevor Lawrence. They're going to get Trevor Lawrence, or he's going to sit out. He could pull an Eli Manning, though. Remember Eli Manning did?
Okay, or just a suggestion, you give Jimmy Garoppolo to us.
Dude, you don't want Jimmy Garoppolo. No.
Hey,
look, I would
rather take Jimmy Garoppolo. Matter of fact, I would rather take Alex Smith's broken leg over Carson Wentz. Like, I'm dead serious.
I would take, all right, fine. But that's like
Alex Smith is a dog. I like Alex Smith. He was good on the Niners.
I know. I can't believe they got rid of him, dude.
He went to Kansas City and was good. He went to Washington and he was good.
Cameron was good for 2 years and
freaking
sucked.
leg out.
Yeah, and almost died.
It's scary, dude.
Xavier, how hard was watching yesterday's game as an Eagles fan?
Gotta be honest. It was kind of hard. It was really hard. Although for some reason I felt like something like this would happen. Like Carson Wentz did not look good.
Why'd you make that?
Like the entire offense just looked dead on the field.
So did the
like
Browns
seriously, even the defense.
Cool.
You guys even managed to break our defense, which on paper would seem like we would have the better defense. I was wrong.
Well, we did not have Myles Garrett. They had a lot of the guys defensively step up. If you remember that one play that happened, Nick Chubb probably broke off for a 50-yard run, and the next play, for whatever frickin' reason, Kevin Stefanski decides to call up a option play where Baker fakes a handoff to Nick Chubb and then decides to run it for 5 yards, fumbles the ball, but the refs call it forward progress, so they cannot review it. They cannot go and see that the Eagles got the ball because the play was stopped. So they can't do anything about it. And then the next play, Kareem Hunt runs it in for a touchdown. A lot of Eagles fans are pissed about that. There was also a holding call that the refs missed on the Nick Chubb run. Personally, I don't give a shit because I'm a Browns fan. I'm really happy. But
of course.
But I'm not gonna. The Browns got screwed in so many calls that game. I don't care. What are your thoughts, man? Did you see that play that Baker fumbled in? They said it was forward progress. Are you mad? You're wearing a Cowboy shirt. You look very comfortable.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the chair, not because of this. This is making me queasy. But the play, to be honest, what happened right there? It was honestly kind of confusing for me because the way that I was looking at it, it was. You just couldn't tell if it was a fumble or not. I mean, I just didn't know what was going on. But apparently something happened, and then after that the touchdown happened. But what I can say about Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb is that those two have a very good chemistry with each other. And when I say that, it seems like they work really well with each other. You know, switching on off the field, giving the defense a weird sense of trickery is what I call it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, man. I think I've listened to a bunch of talk shows today. I listened to part of my take this morning. Big Cat still has not come on the show. Unbelievable. But the consensus is from all Eagles fans at this point. I think a lot were divided before this week and the week after on the future of Carson Wentz in the Philadelphia Eagles. I think after this week, after yesterday, the general consensus with every Eagles fan is basically fuck Carson Wentz. We're going to get rid of him. We don't want him on the team anymore.
I mean, from their Super Bowl year to now, he looks drastically different.
And you could say, and the reason people are holding on is because, okay, the supporting cast isn't great this year.
I don't think
everybody's
supporting cast
injured.
is that bad.
I don't think it's that bad.
Like,
I think Miles Sanders is a very
Miles Sanders,
underrated running
They
back.
have great receivers.
I get that Zach Ertz is out. That's
Like,
you're gonna miss his.
But a fully healthy Eagles team, they're not bad. They have a good team. Like,
But-
fully healthy.
But like you say, you and I disagree about Baker, and that's fine. But you're only as good as your quarterback play is. Obviously, Baker isn't amazing, but Carson Wentz is straight doo doo. That dude's straight doo doo butter, and it's unfortunately because he was such a good talent coming in his rookie year, he didn't stay healthy going into the playoffs. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl MVP, then went to the playoffs again when Carson Wentz was injured. And you're right. I mean, ever since 2016, he has seemed to regress.
But what makes Baker better?
I mean, do you not think Baker is better than Carson?
Here's what I think. Okay, here's what I think of why Baker Mayfield is better than
What's the
Carson
reason?
Wentz. First of all, looking at the background between Carson Wentz and Baker Mayfield, it seems that Carson Wentz genuinely, and I mean this when I say this, generally just had it easier and just doesn't really know the full capability of the quarterback position. But that means every time the ball snaps, he just holds on to it, and that results in him getting sacked an amount of almost 40 times this season. Like it's almost like that dude wants to get sacked. Like it's almost like this that he's saying. He was like,
dude,
yeah, come on, come on, sack me, you know. But however, with Baker Mayfield, he knows he's got to get rid of the ball. Whether that's throwing out field or going to one of his wide receivers, he just knows how to control his position with the ball.
I think Baker isn't a great quarterback right now. I mean, again, like he has had no consistency with coaching or a system, but I was so mad. He had 2 wide open touchdowns yesterday, and he did not get it there. He does enough to help the Browns win. I agree, he needs to be better. I would like to say he's the long-term solution. I need to see a little more. But at the same time, I'm not going to be mad about the Browns being 7-3. I think he's better than Carson Wentz, solely on the fact that Carson does not know how to take care of the football. He has a league-high 14 interceptions this season. He looks like he doesn't know how to play football anymore. He goes and he looks around and he just looks lost. Like he looks like the lights out and nobody's home. Baker Mayfield makes horrible decisions after his first read, or inconsistent. When he's focused on his first read, he makes pretty good decisions. After that, not so great. So I think he's better than Carson Wentz, but that's not saying that Baker is a top 10 quarterback or a.
I just think that Carson Wentz, when his first couple years, especially the year that they went to the Super Bowl, he looked better than what I've ever seen from Baker over the course of an entire season.
We're talking about this. What about this year, though?
Oh, this year? Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking about all-time stats.
I'm just saying, I think both of them in their primes, I would take Carson.
Would you take Carson? But you would take Carson. So you would not take Carson Wentz in San Francisco right now over Garoppolo?
Right now?
Would you take Wentz?
No way. That wouldn't fix anything. I would rather just keep Jimmy G.
Yeah, that's a horrible. Let's move on from that. Xavier, who do the Eagles play this weekend? I actually have no idea.
Well, actually, we have a Monday night game against the Seattle Seahawks. And
thoughts and prayers.
That's not going to be easy. Not to mention, after that, we got, I believe, the Saints, the Packers, the Cardinals. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those 4 games in a row.
We have the toughest
and
schedule
then
in the
finishing
league.
up the season with the Cowboys and the football team. So yeah.
Yeah, that looks
good for us.
That looks miserable. You guys, I saw these tweets. Everybody's like, nobody's giving the Browns enough credit for beating a first-place team. And then they're like, with the loss, the Eagles dropped to 3-6-1 and fall down to first place in the NFC East. Like, this shit doesn't even matter, man. You don't have you actually only need to win maybe 2 more games. Like, just beat Washington and just beat the Cowboys, and congratulations, Xavier Moore. The Eagles are going to the playoffs. That's all you have to do. Nothing else matters. And those are your last 2 games. These next 4 games don't matter. I'm just telling you that right now. If you are 5-10-1, congratulations, Xavier Moore. You are going to the playoffs because you are in the garbage NFC East. Not you. You're not garbage, but the Eagles are garbage. The Giants, garbage. The Cowboys, garbage. The football team, named football team, garbage. NFC East, poverty. So
Yep. And hey, if we stay in first place, at least we're the king of garbage. We're the king of garbage.
well, I'm a Browns fan, so that's usually what we are, man. We're used to that shit. All right, Xavier. Any other things? Where can everybody find you on social media before we get you on your way?
Let's talk about that. So, wait, what are we doing again?
I was gonna. So I can. I'm gonna plug your socials. So Xavier, for people that don't know, he makes NFL comedy videos. You can find him on TikTok mostly, but you also find him on Twitter, Instagram, and that might be it. At Big X 987.
987, baby.
987 Big X 987. He's a viral NFL comedy content creator. His TikToks are awesome. He's one of the nicest people I know, and really is comfortable in that Cowboys jersey. Xavier, you can take it off after this. You don't have to wear it anymore after this. The bet is over after this.
Okay, good thing. Because I feel like the Eagles stuff around this room right now is starting to fade away as I'm wearing this shirt. Because
I think your skin is burning. I think your skin is melting right now. But all right, we'll get you out on that. Xavier Moore, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, thank you for having me. I hope to see you guys again soon.
All right, man. We'll see you real soon. Be good. All right, Xavier Moore.
All right.
He also is the fastest hanger-upper on phone calls ever. He never. He always hangs up first. He's unbelievable. He's so fast. I always try and beat him. He's so fast at hanging up the phone. It's unbelievable. We're gonna take like a 2-minute break, and we'll come back. We'll just talk.
We'll just bullshit.
All right. This is the Yacht Club. Sir Yacht. Zach Dubs. We'll be back.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with my man, it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes. Yeah.
stop. Keep calm with the music stop, 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 stop.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom, and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah.
I'll never get it back, said I took a different path. Well, I'll give him that, I found a switch, I'm flipping that so hard that my wrist will crack. I had to go and clear my head, now I know where my vision's at. The opposite of living fast, we got time. Late night talks, I can unwind. It's been a long day, but a young night. Good vibes around, I think we're all right. Life's a game I wanna play. I've been staying up too late. Might be strange, I swear I dream the most when I'm awake. Found out paradise was paid, had to go and pump the brakes. But I'm still chasing, that's not changing. If you think it is, just wait.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom, and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah.
The bottle, drink all the wine, lift me up, I'm in the night sky. I can live my letters all the time. Pass the bottle, drink all the wine, lift me up, I'm in the night sky.
Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom, and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and taking my night vibes. Up all night, I'm taking the night vibes. I'll make it on the fly. It's lasting all night time. Yeah, one shot with mom, and it's a one shot tonight. Someday I'll live up my life and take it my night vibes. Yeah.
Go. What's up?
Let's
Shit,
go.
guys,
Oh, we're
welcome
up.
back.
Well, fuck. We're on.
Let's go.
Guys, all right. Yacht Club Christmas sweaters are on the store. That's
Wait,
it.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, dude. Look at this shit.
Wait, we have Christmas sweaters?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say.
Dude, why am I just finding out about this? That's
I
actually
remember.
sick, dude.
I know, right? I forgot to tell you. All right, Tyler,
Super
I'm gonna
cool.
send you. I'm gonna send you the tweet. If you could. What the fuck did somebody say? You're not gonna regret this? What am I not gonna regret?
Who cares?
All right. Well, my
They don't
friend's an
matter.
idiot. Friend's an idiot. It's Carazoni, dude. He's a dumbass. All right. Oh, he's not watching this anyways. We can talk as much shit as we want. Carazoni, you idiot. You're so stupid.
Zony.
You're so dumb. I think Pizzagate's real.
Can
All
we
right.
get, whoever's in the chat, can we get hashtag F Tristan Thompson, please?
Dude, Tristan Thompson.
chat.
Tristan Thompson literally had a Kardashian living in suburban Northeast Ohio for a few years, and cheated on her with 7 Instagram models at the same time and continued to have a child with this said Kardashian.
Well, I mean, he can't just get rid of the child.
Well, I mean, he had a child after that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I mean, dude, because it's like, dude, he'll forever just.
Dude, those guys
have
love
clout.
sex. Those guys love. They can't. It's not
I'm
even
just
love.
saying, like,
I think
they'll
they're just.
forever have Kardashian clout.
Oh yeah,
Forever.
yeah.
I would have fucking done the same thing.
His net worth is it's genius business move.
I would have popped
to
a
have a
baby in there
kid
too,
with somebody.
just to be like, even if we're not together, like
Genius move.
financially.
So I forgot to tell Zach about this, but we have Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, that was a dick move.
Well,
Do I have to buy one?
I don't know, this guy's like,
kidding.
oh man. This guy's like, oh man. All right, fuck you, dude. You don't have to buy one, asshole. So you can get them on our store. We have a tweet right there that Tyler put up. It's my pinned tweet. And yeah, proceeds go to our pockets.
You can
'cause
get
we
them by
love cash.
donating any amount of subs to my Twitch channel. I'm just kidding.
We need to plug your Twitch and TikTok a lot more.
Nah,
We should.
we'll talk about
You
it.
got 100 subs today.
We'll find ways.
You got 100
Yeah, I
subs?
got. It was actually an amazing stream. We got 100 subs, which is $500
Today.
today
For the month.
in like 4 hours.
For the month.
Well, that's just one day within the month.
I know.
Yeah.
Like that sub is for a month.
So we got 100 subs, which I've never had in a single stream. Blew my fucking bricks off. Shit was crazy. Then we got rated by one of my really good friends, Lucci,
yeah.
for like 591 viewers. So he sent all 500 to me, and then I was chilling at like high 1s, low 2s for a while, and then as soon as I ended my stream, I rated someone, which is what Lucci did for me, and I went to the Warzone category on Twitch, and I went from view count low to high, and I picked like a random person with 0 viewers. His bio said he was a gamer dad, and he had a dream of like being a streamer and a content creator. So I rated him for like my 100+ viewers. He hit his follower goal and his donation goal, all from like our community.
No
And
way.
he was just some random dude. He was like,
Paying
he
it
was
forward.
shook, dude. He was like, I don't even know what to think right now. He was like telling his friends that he was playing with, that like all this like shit was happening. He was like tripping, dude. It was super cool just to be able to do that. You know, like people have done that for me before, and to be able to now do that for someone else was just like a dream come true.
That's so cool, man. Paying it forward, and I mean, you're in a great position right now. I think with the community, you build up such a great community on Twitch. Just seeing it from the ground up, and it's cool, man. It's cool that you've built all these connections with there, and you're paying it forward. I mean, it's
Really awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, super cool. But I mean, you know,
So Zach Dubs,
It is what it
he's not gonna plug himself, but he's Zach Dubs, just like his thing minus the underscore. He's on TikTok. What are you at on TikTok now?
717.
That's nuts. 717, and then how many followers you have on
It's
Twitch?
crazy. 14.
How many subs?
Almost 700
That's crazy.
for the month. I've never been in the 7s before, and I'm almost there. Yeah, it's all super surreal. We got mentioned by Tim the Tap Man.
Tim is Hatman, dude.
Yeah, it's
Name drop.
Yeah, it's
I love how you say
he
we
didn't
too.
though.
I love how you say I know, but he.
You always say this to me.
But it's
always
true.
say this
You're
to
like,
me.
we did this. It's like, bro, you fucking did it. But what I love about you is that you want a community, and you build this community, and you're like, be a part of this community where we are doing everything, and you recognize that it is a team thing because you wouldn't. I don't do anything without the people that follow us, follow you, follow me, like whatever. Like so, and a lot of people really don't say that. Like I don't say that, and I think I should start saying it.
Yeah,
It's collective.
Dude, the Tim thing was crazy. So Brownie him in the video is one of Tim's like loyal OG viewers, who's also one of his stream snipers. I don't even know what that term means.
I sure do.
Okay, cool, perfect. So basically, Tim was talking about all of us guys that he's seen on his For You page, and he was going down the list. He brought up Sally, me, Lucci, Stan, Jordy, and then he went to talk about me. I meant Mark Clark, by the way. But then he went to talk about me, and he was going to say something, but Brownie was like spamming in chat, me, LOL, because Brownie's TikTok, he's gotten like 140,000 followers off of him posting clips of him just stream sniping Tim. Like, that's like his whole content revolves around Tim. And so like he just kept saying me, LOL, smile, and like Tim was just like, Brownie, stop spamming me, LOL, in the chat. The only thing that I see is you posting content of you killing me on my For You page. Like, and then right when Tim could have like continued, Jordy goes, yo, Tim, can I ask you something? And like completely just switches the
Holy
topic.
shit, dude.
So I like made that video as like a joke of
was
like
so
Brownie
funny.
stream sniped Tim's thought process. You know, like just
Bro,
totally did that. But
of course that would fucking happen.
even though I wasn't name dropped completely by him, the fact that he said he puts on like an army helmet, like that is still pretty much the same thing. So
Dude, you're
I was super hyped on it.
recognizable. Like
it
that's
was super cool.
yeah.
I mean, I've
Make
been
it a
watching.
name.
I mean, I've been watching Tim since Fortnite season 1. Like that's when I first got into Twitch. Kind of later than like most people, like 2018. I've been watching Tim since then, going on 3 years now, and man, Tim's been a huge inspiration for me. Just him being able to do his thing, and like he you know, he has this whole demeanor where he's not really that good at games. He kind of sucks.
Dude,
Like,
he's so bad at Fall
but
Guys.
he's entertaining.
So bad.
He's so entertaining, and he's killing it. I think
Right.
last year, I think Forbes said he made $7 million in 2019. So I mean, he's crushing it.
That's
so,
nuts, dude.
you know, for him to now know who I am and like really take the time to like give a lot of these TikTokers love when we get shit on for being on TikTok, I think is super awesome.
Do people shit on you for being on TikTok? A gamer?
People just shit on TikTok in general. Like TikTok is widely shit on. People like I'll join random duos. Typically, I start off my streams on Twitch with like random duos, random trios, some shit like that, where I get to like meet new people. We've had rare occasions where people are like, "Oh my god, are you the real?" And I'm like, "Dude, chill. Like that's just weird, right?" But most of the people, I'm like, "Are you on TikTok?" And I try to troll them. You know, like I'll say like, "Yeah, have you seen that asshole who like puts on that army helmet and like blah blah?" But if I ever bring up TikTok, most times people are like, "No, fuck that shit." Like people like
Really?
shit on dude, people shit on TikTok hardcore.
I had no idea.
People shit on TikTok. So for Tim to show us mad love like that is super cool.
But that's such a great way for people that are on Twitch to gain an audience.
It's because of the stigma that TikTok had before it kind of became what it is now.
But it's not.
People still think it's
I know.
this
I used to think
dancing
about.
app.
What are they? Boomers?
People still think it's this cringy dancing app.
It sure is, but there's also a lot of other things you could do on it.
Well, I know this, but they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what we say on here. It's people we don't care about. Fuck them. We don't say that, but we're gonna say that now. Fuck them. Fuck them.
No, but
Whatever, man.
I mean,
You made quite the killing on it, and you've been able to. And I mean,
it's changed a lot of people's lives.
this is late yacht club
For the better.
hour stuff too, but Jimmy G is great and Baker. Thank you, K Block. That is important.
Yes,
We
sir.
always need to remember that. Damn it! But late night club. I haven't said this to a whole lot of people, but since the viewers are probably for whatever reason down on this, I'm probably gonna go full time in 2021 at some point. I want to go January 1st full time. I do. I really do. And there's going to be some stuff that you know about that I can't announce.
Of
I might
course.
be able to announce it this week.
Of course,
I
dude.
can't. But
Of course.
there's some things that are going to help, and I've been starting to go and get paid for these cities and promotions that I'm doing.
That's awesome.
So for what you're doing is very inspirational. I think it's inspirational for a lot of content creators, probably more than you know, because you're chasing the dream right now. That's the goal. That's the
to
goal.
still be chasing that dream and to, you know, still be inspired by my favorite creators every day, and then to have people DM me on Instagram and say, yo, I just got affiliated on Twitch and you've been my inspiration is crazy. You know, to now be in that role. And I'm not even like a huge creator yet.
Right.
But like to be at that point where people can like take something from me and like be inspired to go out there and do it for themselves is
You ever get those?
fucking awesome,
you ever
dude.
get those DMs? I'm sure you have, where you're like, hey man, like I was having the worst day like of my life. This has been
course.
awful. I've been miserable, but because like of your videos or something, like I feel better.
Yeah,
or
I just-
something.
I
Like,
just-
that's just not, it blows my mind.
There
Blows
was
me
a
away.
kid who sent me a DM like that, and I played Warzone with him for like 2 hours.
That's the coolest thing, man.
And then I don't know if you get these, but I get the random DMs where it's just like, fuck you, you piece of shit.
I love those, dude. Those are amazing.
You love those?
Yeah, someone called me a nerd yesterday
The
for jumping in
random
Lake
ones.
Erie. I was like,
Dude.
I'm a nerd for going and guys, is it nerdy to go jump into a body of water? Is that nerdy?
No, but it's fucking disgusting.
Dude, you know what
I'll
my
tell you
goal is
that.
to be? My favorite TikTok creator's favorite TikTok creator. I like saying that.
Dude, the guy that
My
we
favorite creator's
hosted-
favorite creator. I want to be Cody Ko's favorite creator.
Wow. Dude, the guy that we hosted today with 0 viewers just tweeted me. He said, thanks for the love today. Your community did so much for me tonight. The love, the hype. It definitely has me looking forward to a bright future, and I hope to pay it forward very
That's
soon.
dude. Sometimes it's all. That's all they need.
He just tweeted.
Sometimes that's all they need is one person to put them in the right direction to change their life. That's all. It's. I mean, I can pinpoint a couple people that really like motivated me to and put me in the right direction to content create and things like that. And man, it's a cool position to be in. Yeah,
That
it blows you. You
is-
don't have anything to say. It's cool. It's cool.
That
The thing
is
is, we're
pretty
nowhere.
crazy, man.
We are nowhere near where we want to be as creators. We're not.
That made me feel
You're-
good.
I'm good. That's good. You're not. You're nowhere near where you want to be though as a creator, and you're already making an impact on people like that. That's nuts.
Blessed.
Dude, stay blessed.
That's crazy.
I know.
Super cool.
Dude.
We're just
killing
fucking dude, we're just doing
it.
nothing.
We're literally just chilling.
How many people are here right now? Can we see chat? I just want to
Let's
see
chat
who's
it up,
like
chat it up.
randomly here. Who the hell is here,
we got 9
man?
viewers.
Who the hell is here, man?
Man, we'll probably wind it down because big play
course,
needs to
dude.
get it here soon, but in a couple minutes. But
Can we get a shout out, please?
yeah, Tristan Woolley, shout out! Woo!
I'm from Ohio and love the Browns.
Shout ICKs. She's
That
from
fucking sucks, man.
what? He's
F.
from
Tristan
Ohio?
Thompson, let's go. Let's
Dude,
go.
he spelled Tristan
Tristan
Thompson.
Tristan Thompson.
The Browns are 7-3, dude. What about the fucking 49ers, man?
What,
You had
what,
the
what,
audacity.
4-6?
You had the audacity to wear a 49ers hat in here.
We play in the toughest fucking division in football.
The AFC North is pretty tough, dude.
Bro, are you dumb?
The Ravens are 6-4.
Look at that division. With a healthy 49ers team and a healthy Jimmy G, that division is insane.
Yeah, they actually are
100%.
pretty good. Well, I think it's
Like,
the Seahawks and the Cardinals. They're
holy-
two good teams, but then the Rams aren't that good. They're okay. They're not amazing.
But if you
The fact is the 49ers
don't
aren't healthy.
take them seriously, they'll beat your ass
But also the 49ers aren't healthy, so they're not good.
at all.
So
Like,
you
everyone's
can't
hurt.
say
Literally their entire all
right,
their
but
good
that doesn't
players
make the
have been
NFC West better.
I mean, Jordan Reed is our fucking starting tight end. Jordan Reed's good.
But that doesn't mean that
That dude
the
is
NFC
made
West.
of fucking trees.
I do think the NFC West is the better division, but it's not that by much. I think the AFC North is second.
You're
but
such a
it's like right
stan,
there.
bro.
I just said the NFC West is first.
You're such a stan. The Bengals are hot garbage.
They are hot
The
garbage.
Ravens are any team.
Dude, the
any
49ers are hot
team
garbage.
in the NFC West would beat the Ravens easily. A healthy Niners, the Cardinals right now.
They're
the
not
Seahawks
healthy.
Right now.
They're not healthy.
I said a healthy Niners.
But you can't account it in for the NFC West is so
I'm just
good
saying
because-
any team in that division would beat the Rams or would beat the Ravens.
I mean,
And if the Niners were healthy,
I don't know
they
about
would
the
do the same
Rams.
thing. Yes, they
Dude,
would.
fuck the Ravens. I'll agree with you. Whatever.
Exactly.
I'll agree with you. Whatever. I'm not
The
defending the
Bengals
Ravens.
suck.
This is a pro Browns
Prayers up for
podcast.
Joey B though.
Dude, fuck the Bengals.
Prayers up for Joey B.
They
though.
got him hurt, dude. Everybody's like,
Did
"Oh,
you
he'll be
see-
fine. He'll come back next year." ACL, MCL, structural damage.
But did you see what
He's
I
having a knee.
sent in the chat?
No.
It was like my family trying to stop me from cutting off my leg and giving it to Joey B.
Oh yeah,
And there was that scene from Shrek where he's like fighting off all of those
the knights or whatever.
Yeah.
Can we give him Sendeo's leg?
You can give him Sendeo's.
Just everything.
Yeah, just cut off Sendeo's knee and just give it to just give it to Joey B.
Anything really. All right. What's with the occasional beeping sound? Does this yacht smoke detector need change? So we host this thing in a boxing gym. So I actually don't know what that beeper is. What is that? Do we know? I think somebody's getting it's a timer because somebody's dying and
It's-
they need the cardio thing. What's that called? The cardiogram.
No, it's not that.
Beep!
But,
It's just someone dying.
All right, real quick. What's
Predictions.
yes? Next week, Browns play the
Jags.
I'm gonna go
8-3. I think they're winning. Oh, prediction. Score.
Yeah, no, the Browns are gonna win. I'm just gonna say I believe the score for that game
Let's hit the spread while we're at it.
is Gardner Minshew playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I still think they're gonna put up at least 2 touchdowns. The Jags.
Oh, I do too.
I think it's going to be 17.
They're without Miles again.
I think it's going to be a 17-31. I think the Browns will put up 31.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars will be able to stop the run game.
The Browns are -6.5. That's like the biggest spread I've seen the Browns get
Yeah.
all year. I think
The
they
Jags will be able
cover.
to stop the run, and they'll run it all over the field. Baker won't do shit. It'll be a running game the whole game.
If Baker doesn't do anything this week, I will be upset. However, the last 3 games that they have played have been miserable weather conditions. I'd like to see him and see how he does against a very, very bad Jacksonville Jaguars team, but in good weather. At least not windy and rainy like it is up in Cleveland and sleet and hail. I think the Browns win, but they cover the spread. I'm going to say, I think they're going to score above 30, but I also think the Jaguars are going to do something. I'm going to say 31-21. That's what my final score.
I said 31-17.
Okay.
Close.
Fair enough.
Nice.
The 49ers, they play
the Rams.
Fuck, dude.
We beat the Rams though.
Right, but that was early in the year.
Okay.
There's-
We're a little bit healthier now. A little more healthier now.
Do you? I mean, who's playing? Who's
okay?
is it
We
Mullins starting for them?
almost in garbage time beat Seattle.
Seattle's shaky. You just talking
They
about
always do this though.
They don't know, man.
They always start the season when we're like, oh my God, Russell Wilson is the GOAT. Seattle's so good, and then they start losing games that they have no business losing.
But how do you also say
They
at the
do
same
this.
time the NFC West is better than I just don't you're shitting on the Seahawks while also propping
the
them up.
Seahawks would beat.
It's propaganda, man.
I think the Seahawks could.
It's scary. It's gaslighting.
The
That's not even
Seahawks
the right
would
term.
beat every team in the AFC North, except for maybe the Steelers
Browns.
would be the best game.
The Browns, right?
Fucking no, dude. Russell Wilson would teabag Baker Mayfield's.
Why would he do that,
face off.
dude? Why would he? Why? How would he?
He's too good of a
How
guy.
do you
He wouldn't
teabag
do
someone's
that.
face off? Show me right now.
If Sierra's
Kiss me.
ex Future was the quarterback of the Seahawks,
What?
he would be bagging him.
Why did you do that?
Dude, it's the Seagulls, bro.
The Seagulls, baby. All right, so I think it's probably a good time to end the
Fuck
show.
the Seagulls.
All right, we talked about a lot of stuff on here. Oh my god, we should have ended it with the content creation.
And
thing.
I will say, I
Went
did
downhill.
upload a video yesterday, wearing my Niners hat. A lot of Niners love on TikTok. Niners gang, what's good?
All right,
They were pulling up.
fair enough.
They were pulling up.
Fair enough. Browns are
Showing up,
7-3 though, so I'm gonna be thankful for that. But all right,
Let's go.
this is the Yacht Club, Sir Yacht. We got Zach Dubs right here. He has a lot of followers on TikTok. I have
So do
I have some followers. We'll check you back after this Thanksgiving week. Everybody have a safe trip going to wherever you are. Maybe your home, maybe your kitchen, maybe your grandpa's house. But don't get anybody COVID. Wear masks, you selfish assholes. Have a very merry, happy Thanksgiving. And you can finally listen to Christmas music after Thursday. Do not listen to it before. You heathens. This is the Yacht Club. Sir Yacht, Zach Dubs. We'll see you next week.